Portland Ovations is a nonprofit that brings live performances to Southern Maine, and it is now into the second half of its 2025-2026 season. It's got lots of shows coming up, and with us here to talk about some of them, Amy Petrin, Executive Director of Portland Ovations. Let's get right to them. We got a lot to talk about. We'll begin with a show that's coming this month. It's called Recycled Percussion. It's for people who are familiar with Stomp or Blue Man. It's got sort of that kind of vibe, right?
Total has that kind of energy, has that kind of inventiveness, and it's great for young people. So if you've got a tween or a teen that otherwise doesn't go out with you, this is one to bring them to.
That's coming up on January 22nd. Let's move to February, a show called Flip Fabrique.
I love this. I love the circus. It's this is a true nouveau cirque out of Montreal, and this is a piece called Blizzard. So it's about friends being caught in a snowstorm.
And
live music.
I'm going to guess this is a real high energy kind of.
It's high energy.
production.
I will say with the Cirque Nouveau and out of Montreal, it has some more subtlety. It's not just about the tricks. It's also about the story.
Speaking of high energy, Peking Acrobats coming March 26th.
Yes, and they are, I mean, every time I see them, I have to close my eyes at some point during the performance because it's amazing what they do. I can't believe what they're doing. And I love also with these, we have something from Canada, we have something from the US, we have something from China. These are all ages, family friendly. We have two of them, Recycled Percussion and Peking, that'll also be available for school audiences. So it's a little bit of everything.
These are acts, as you say, from around the globe. Where do you find them? And then once you get them on your radar, how do you decide, yes, they're good enough that we want to bring them to Maine?
I'm really fortunate. The best part of my job is I get to go see things. I also get a lot of recommendations from people. And really what it comes down to is, will this resonate with Maine audiences? Will Portland get something out of this? And that's what we think about first.
You've got another category of entertainment that you're going to be bringing to Maine, and it is the touring productions of Broadway shows. Kinky Boots coming in March the 4th and the 5th.
Yes, and this is a bring back, so we've brought them before. This is an encore presentation. Love this show we were talking about earlier, one of our favorites. I love the fact that it's built in a shoe factory, and this is something Maine knows is shoes and boots making. And also it's about community coming together and supporting each other.
It is a hugely entertaining production. You and I were talking, I've seen various productions of it, 3 of them over the last 5 years. That's how good the show is.
And you're still coming back.
I think I probably am. Okay. That's happening March 4th and 5th. May 13th and 14th, another American musical classic, The Music Man.
This is such a classic, and this has had such a huge revival on Broadway with Sutton Foster and Hugh Jackman, as everybody knows. And I think this is one of those ones that just really shows the timelessness of theater. It happened, you know, the story is decades old, but it still holds true. And it even has a new meaning every time you see it, depending on what's happening in the world.
And let's end with perhaps the most inspired piece of theatrical silliness ever, Spam-A-Lot, coming in June.
I mean, we're going to end the year laughing as hard as we can, falling off our seats, probably crying a little bit, but I can't wait. That's one of the ones we're all looking forward to, because it's just to look for that joy and to continue to think about that is really a good thing for all of us. Is there any one of them that is an absolute favorite that people might not be familiar with, that they really ought to consider going to see? I'm not supposed to pick favorites, but I would say out of the first group, Flip Fabrique, the circus, is really special. And also the Recycled Percussion. This is a new one for us, and it's somebody who we want to have a relationship with, so come and check them out. Yeah, I'm not asking you to pick your favorite child, but I just wanted to get people thinking about a show that maybe they would not have before. Flip Fabrique. Take a second look. All right. Good suggestion. Amy, a pleasure as always. Thanks so much for coming in. Amy Petrin from Portland Ovations. If you'd like to see the full calendar of upcoming shows at Portland Ovations, including the ones we've just talked about, head to the 207 section of our News Center Maine app or website. And stay with us. We'll return right after this.